Hey loves, this is Star. Welcome to your whole story reading. We're going to be doing the sign of Cancer per request from Miss Sanchez. So Miss Sanchez, here is your Cancer reading. Alrighty. Oh, I'm using new cards today. These are you're brand new, so you're the first ones to see these. Well, on this channel anyway. What is this called? This is the Star Kiss Tarot. All right, let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. These are really nice. Oh, there, I saw your energy right away. Mm-mm. Okay. I feel like there's a sense of like rebalancing a situation. Yeah. And also karma is coming up here as well. So there's like healing. It feels like the calm after the storm. Like there was a big storm and you're just like picking up the pieces. Ten of Cups, nice. Okay. Alrighty. Cancer. I just saw 222 on the clock. And Temperance. I keep seeing, so I saw 222 on the clock. I saw Temperance, I saw Justice. There's this theme about balance, fairness, karma. Let's see. Okay. Um, so some of you could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but totally not necessarily. What I do feel is that there was or will be a huge shift in energy. So possibly a huge ending, uh, followed by a new beginning. Um, but this was clearly not easy. Probably not something that was inspired by you or instigated by you. This was probably something that happened to you, or it felt that way. Um, or if it was started by you, it was something that was not a decision that you willingly made. So because this would have been a decision that would have taken a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of like talking yourself into it, but something that you would have deeply known that you had to do, for the good of for your own good and for the good of probably your loved ones, for your long-term well-being and happiness. It's like wherever you were in life, there was nothing else there to be seen. You had to kind of just start over. Or whatever was there had lost its luster, or you lost your motivation for XYZ. This could have been in the form of feelings, or just simply motivation. Okay, let me get these clarifiers. Now, this may be you for some of you. For others of you, this wasn't you. This could have been somebody that you are dealing with or were dealing with. So whichever, I don't know where this is on the timeline, but this could have been happening to you. Okay? But there is someone here who was going through this, feeling like I have to make this difficult decision to move on because I no longer feel it. My excitement for this, whatever this is just no longer there. I feel like I need to just move on to something else. But it's more, it's like something else caught someone's attention. And it may not be something in particular or someone in particular. It's just like, it could just be. So let me give you an example. Let's just like try to narrow it down. And by no means is this the only situation it could be. Okay, so it's just for purposes of illustration. I should, for lack of a better word. Let's say this is a lack of interest in a relationship. There's no longer, the spark is not there anymore. That attraction that used to be, that passion, it's just not there. It's more like it's now turned into more so like a platonic relationship. Maybe you feel, or your partner feels like this has turned into a roommate situation. And no, there isn't one particular person that has caught your eye, but you miss that, you or your person misses that feeling of excitement or that feeling of desire. And while this is a really difficult decision to make, it's like fighting yourself with that decision of, do I continue to repress my own desires of wanting, like, is it bad to want passion in my life? Do I just put that in the back burner for the sake of stability, for the sake of um, togetherness, for the sake of what has been? Yes. Two of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands, clarifying Ace of Wands. Well, I mean, I guess for most of you it is a relationship. That's what it kind of looks like. Yeah. I feel like somebody has been trying to keep up appearances for quite a while. And to be honest, outside of the house, the household, outside of, you know, kind of, somebody's been living a double life in a way, living as if they're not attached, but really wanting, look at this, wanting to go out there and explore new connections. Look, run towards new beginnings. A necessary ending. I feel it's because there's the attraction, the passion is just no longer there. Someone is like about to take action. So the options are there for the taking. They just need to make that decision whether or not to move forward. I feel like for the most part, like, maybe it's you, Cancer. Is this you? Have you been feeling this way? And again, in this particular reading, it is looking like it's a relationship. Just because, you know, of the way the cards are coming out, but it could be any type of partnership. So, you know, take it however it resonates. It could be any type of partnership. This could even be, you know, related to your career. Maybe you're not feeling your career anymore, so there has been this sense of like deceiving yourself, deceiving others, feeling like more so like you're betraying yourself, or you have been betraying yourself for quite some time by, repressing all of these emotions. And you feel like, emotionally drained. Like you've put your emotions on the back burner as if they don't matter. But something has clicked, something has changed within you to spark this desire to finally take action, to no longer waste time. You feel like you've wasted a lot of time. And you're wanting happiness. You're wanting happiness for yourself, not just you giving happiness to others, but you want to feel that for yourself as well. And each day that passes, it's becoming more and more important because it, it's like a ticking time bomb. Some of you may feel like you're getting more irritable. You may be lashing out at people, and it's no one's fault. It's just that, like I said, each passing day you feel this need to take action in your favor. You might be building resentment toward others, and it's not even their fault. It's just that they might not even know. 10 of Swords, Death. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you are just so ready to end this rut in your life. This You're deceiving yourself by going along with what everybody else wants or expects from you. Yeah. You feel like it's time to end this cycle in your life and start something new, but it's only going to start when you take action. Nobody's going to do it for you. Look, the Three of Swords again, right underneath that. That's when the healing is really going to begin, is when you allow that ending to finally happen. You feel disconnected from yourself. It's like you've lost yourself in relationships with other people. You've become, so for example, rather than seeing yourself as an individual or being seeing a clear picture of who you are, you have become uh, such and such as wife or husband, or such and such as mother or father, or such and such as daughter or son. You know what I mean? Like you identify through others rather than just you yourself as an individual. And that's where this dissatisfaction, resentment start coming in, because you know how you want to feel, and you know what success and happiness means to you, and you want to have that moment for yourself. And that's, you know that it's attainable, and it makes it even more painful for you to know that it's within your grasp. It's just that you have to be the one to grab it. Yeah. It's there for the taking. It's just you have to be the one to take it. I feel like there's definitely guilt associated with this. This is really just a struggle with yourself. I don't feel like you're this is not a fight between you and anybody else but you. So you're struggling with your own demons, your own sense of guilt, your own sense of um, feeling like you don't deserve. So your lack of sense of self worth. It's like it's just a hurdle that you need to jump. Because the good news is that you do have the awareness that the action needs to happen. You have that innate sense of I do deserve this 10 of cups. It's right there. That is mine. It's time for me to experience that 10 of cups. So you have that awareness. It's just a matter of getting through these feelings of guilt, of perhaps making other people's life temporarily uncomfortable in order for you to get to that point of happiness. I think once you do it, you're going to be surprised at the outcome. Not just the outcome as far as you getting your 10 of cups, but the outcome as far as how people are willing to support you, even if they're uncomfortable, um, or you cause them to be uncomfortable by you taking on this change, or causing an ending in their life as well, or a tower moment in their life. So, for example, for those of you where this is representing maybe getting out of a relationship because you no longer feel the passion, maybe, like I said, you were involved in a relationship where it started off, you were very much in love, um, but it turned out you grew apart and it turned into more so a platonic situation. I'm kind of seeing that here where, yeah, there is going to be this Five of Cups. It's going to end up as a Five of Cups situation because how could it not? Of course, anybody who's human and has a heart is going to grieve that. Um, just coming to the realization that that's what the situation ended up being. But that doesn't mean that this Five of Cups is going to be forever. It's just that's that just doesn't happen. So the Tower being here in reverse is a needed transition, something that needed to occur. Um, but you have the strength and the ability to withstand what inevitably has to happen. And so does your partner. And so I think the key here is for the people around you who love you, the key is really for them to sense the confidence within you to move forth and forward on this journey. And I think that makes it easier for everyone. Because honestly, what I'm seeing here, we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups in the upright, which here in this deck, it's called Perfect Partnership. So that partnership is going to remain. You may not be lovers, you're not lovers, really, at this point. Um, but I don't see you discontinuing the partnership. In fact, right underneath it, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is lasting security. Right underneath that, we have the Emperor, which is a strong leader. I just feel like you're going to continue to have whoever is supporting you. I feel like these people are going to continue to support you long term. That's not going to be taken away from you. It's just that the circumstances are going to change, clearly. You are going to be triumphant. Is it going to be easy? Is it going to be all... No. There's going to be tears. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be stressful. But you'll get through it. You're strong. There's definitely lessons to be learned here in the loss of the time and having, waited so long and repressed all of this, all of these emotions, all of these thoughts. Leo season, for some reason, is going to fill you with the courage that you need. So this partnership is going to continue despite, the difficulties that you've had, because you've shared a long history. Yeah, this is making you so strong. But really, the heaviest burden was not expressing yourself, not expressing your emotions. It just, for you to avoid conflict, which was inevitable anyway. So basically, you took the long route to get to the same point. Yeah. We have the Tower here in reverse, that much needed transition with the Six of Wands. Yeah. So that Ten of Pentacles, that lasting security, is going to be because we have the Seven of Wands here, because we have interested parties. We have people here who are going to fight for that, who are going to fight to protect that Ten of Wands. They're going to fight to protect that security. Your energy is clarified by Judgment. So you're definitely getting the clarity that you need right now, whatever it is that you had confusion on, whatever it is that you had fear. You're having some sort of rebirth right now, a new understanding, um, a new way of seeing who you are. And there's a closing of an unhappy cycle. Wow, and you're leveling up. You're doing the work to level up now. Yeah. Because you've seen what you're really capable of. When you confront situations head on, you see what you can withstand. It's like you've been put through the test now. Whereas for probably for many years, you've had this like ostrich syndrome where you've just been sticking your head in the sand pretending like everything's okay. As long as I don't look at it, it doesn't exist, it's okay. And so you didn't really know what you were made of. And now, having put yourself through the test, actually confronting and facing the truth and stating the truth and stating what you truly want and defending it and fighting for it, fighting for your own happiness, fighting for yourself. Now you see what you're truly made of, what you're capable of. I feel like some of you thought that the emotional side of you was almost like a curse, or your feelings were a curse that you just had to hide and just repress from the world. But no, your intuition, all of that is actually your superpower. Yeah. This is what was being hidden from you. And you were the one that was hiding it without even realizing. It was all, like stemming from fear of conflict. So there's a lot of shadow work that I may be happening here. A lot of soul searching, a lot of healing that is leading to celebration now, because like I said, you're getting a whole new, it's it's a rebirth. Yeah, there's definitely better times ahead. There's new opportunities that are going to be showing up for you. You could be manifesting, well, you're manifesting new people coming into your life. Could be new love as well. Yeah, look at this. We have the star here and then the star clarifying the King of Cups in reverse. So definitely healing these uncontrolled emotions. So you're getting better control of your emotions now. And we have the Sun with the Page of Swords. So clarity of thought, more joy into your life. We have the Chariot with the Three of Cups. Victory, again, victory, joy, happiness, recovering, stability. This is happening quickly too. There's a lot of indication of things happening pretty quick. So I would expect this month really. We have the Sun here as well representing Leo. So this, we are in Leo season. Okay, so we have the Devil here clarified by the Emperor. I feel like this is a need for control, an unhealthy need for control. So you would have to gauge if that is your energy. Do you have this unhealthy need for control? And if so, that's something that you need to look into. Are you a control freak? Let me see here. Some of you could have let your desire for money and status like cloud your vision. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that. Okay. Mm. But you realize that you have no reason to depend on anyone else. You can be a master manifester within yourself. So if you want to manifest abundance, then you can be this empress. You can manifest abundance yourself. You don't need to depend on another person to manifest the abundance into your life, whether that be material abundance or whether that be an abundance of love. um, so this is like an empowering time where you realize that you have the power to do that for yourself. And so in that realization, you're getting this new sense of confidence. You're seeing yourself in a new light. Because the thing is that, so for some of you, you could have just, it could have been that simple that maybe you stayed in a relationship a little bit too long because, it was just comfortable and convenient, and you didn't want to rock the boat, and you know what I mean? Like you just didn't want to get out of um, a stable situation, financially stable perhaps. For others of you, you got to realize that having that mindset, sometimes you become a target, whether you realize it or not, to be manipulated. Um, because somebody who has a predatory mind, if they identify that type of insecurity in you and they are an evil person, they can definitely, and I'm going to tell you, we have the magician and the devil here. So I haven't gotten the sense that you have any kind of evil entity around you or energy or anything like that. Not not in this reading, but it can happen. And so if you happen to come across a person that has those evil or some kind of evil intent, and they see that type of insecurity, there's a lot of people that will capitalize on that, and they can do some nasty nasty shit. So be very careful um, with those kind of insecurities, and just know that if your neighbor, your lover, your whoever it is you think has this power to manifest abundance or whatever it is into their lives, you have just as much power. They're not any better than you. So can you see these? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay. So I'm seeing a mix of cards here, good and, mm, but for the most part, good. There's some that are kind of repetitive, like needed change, feared change, that type of thing. But what I see that keeps coming up here is what you're not going to be able to avoid is the shadow work. And we end up, the last cards are, they have shadow work written all over it. So you're going to get some wishes granted. That's, yeah. I mean, things are going to get better. Things are, you're going to see a marked improvement in your life. You're feeling a lot happier, a lot more content with your circumstances. Um, just feeling like you're back on track. That's what I think. But there's work to do. So yeah. The Wheel of Fortune with the Fool. So a complete turnaround in your life. It just needed to happen. You were stuck in a cycle that really you had no business being. I feel like this was for so long. Like, how long did you guys wait? Because we have feared change here. Like, you were totally in fear. Some of you may have even been manipulated. I don't know. Okay, some of you could have been manipulated, and that's why it took so long. Others of you, it was just you were like mentally. There was just too much conflict mentally, within your own mind. Yeah. It was just clouding your judgment, clouding you weren't listening to your intuition, you weren't taking the action that you needed to take. You were giving a lot to others, but you consistently forgot to give to yourself. Hence the reason why the Empress was in reverse, because you forgot to give to yourself. So now the universe is taking care of that. This is where everything comes back into balance. And we have wishes granted. Seven of Cups in reverse. All of this confusion, all of these situations that were not supposed to be, everything gets kind of cleared up and starts falling into place. Ten of Pentacles. It's interesting because these situations that, or these actions, I should say, that you take that cause you fearfulness and some tears, really, um, because they will, like, these endings will cause situations where people will cry, you know, not just you but others, and it will bring on some fear. But at the end, like, once you get over that hurdle, in the long term it'll be so good for everyone involved. Look at this newfound clarity, the Ace of Swords with the Hermit. A wiser version of yourself. So, where you were not progressing at all as an individual, all of a sudden it's leaps and bounds. Balance. Finally, we're finding the balance where you're not just giving, but we're also seeing the results within yourself. And we're taking action. Each day is a new learning opportunity. Each day is a new adventure. Needed change. Six of Swords. We're moving on. We're moving forward. We're leaving the past behind. The emotional baggage, we're leaving it behind. Nine of Swords. Okay, yeah, look. The Nine of Swords. In this deck, it says reliving past trauma. It sounds scary, but this is the shadow work. We can't heal it. We can't make sense of it with this Hangman in reverse. Sometimes people stay stuck with their traumas because they don't want to have to relive it. They don't want to rehash it. They don't want to have to feel it again. But we cannot heal it unless we feel it. You have to feel the emotion. You have to live it in order for you to understand it and finally put it to rest. And so, like I said, there's no getting around it. That work needs to be done. Look at this. The Knight of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Swords. Again, a chaotic force. These are thoughts that you don't want to have, like maybe memories. This could be, or this could be like conversations, difficult conversations, heated conversations, or it could be memories that trigger anger in you. It's some sort of like, as it says, chaotic force. Something unpleasant that Two of Wands in reverse. It's something that you have been holding back, putting off from doing, but that ultimately leads to this balance, to this healing energy. It's not an easy road, but it's well worth it. It's a trip worth taking. All right, that is your reading, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later on this month. Bye.